Alright, hello YouTube world, I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to show you how I do my own feelings when I do my nails. Now, I've been trying to do my own nails for a while, and I'm not going to say I'm like the best professional, but over time I've gotten better from my other channel, 10K Gemini. Like, that's where I did my first video from there, and I've done like plenty of nails since then, but still nowhere near professional grade. But overall, all the times and trials of how to get me to do my own nails, this is the method that seems to work the best for me. So I use the gel nails, and I also use like the tips to like go over them to make it stay. But whatever the case, I use the polymer gel, and these gonna be my results. But now that's going off, I'm trying to do my own feelings because I'm getting to the point where I'm doing good enough to where they actually stay on, which I'm really proud of. But I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna make that happen, and the key to everything is prep work. So I tend to e-file my left hand and not e-file my right hand. I just do it manual on my right hand just because it just seems to turn out better that way. So I'm gonna just show y'all what I've e-filed. So I've been e-filing some on my hand. This one in particular, I need to go over and do the sides because I want to be flat as possible when I put the new nail on, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna get started. And I got this turned on kind of low, it's on 8. But you definitely want to get the sides, and then you want to like go back around it and make sure it's even with the rest of the nail. So best you can anyway. This one's probably the best one. But as you add more nail, it does make it bigger, shine, and you want it to shine a little bit more so that it's whatever. I had to do this one not too long ago, but the sides aren't perfect, so I'm gonna go back through and fix that. And yeah, just filing it down. When you're doing this process, you want to use like the least coarse of like the tips, so it ends up being smoother. I'm still gonna come out and fix this one. Anybody that actually does nails out there, y'all can tell me how I'm doing, see if I'm doing this at least similar to how y'all would do it or whatever. But I've been doing my own nails since 2019. You know, pretty much right after the pandemic hit and you can't go anywhere to do them. So that's when I started doing my own. And typically, I would have a mask on while I'm doing this, but since I got my speed on like 8 and it's so low that it's not like a whole bunch just flying around like that. Plus I'm talking to y'all, so yeah, but you want to try to get that flat as you can. Alright, so now let me pause it real quick. Okay, so I just kind of dusted my fingers off to kind of see where I'm at. Then after I get done with that, I'm gonna come in with the blocking reboard. Good and flat. Everything. Make sure that's good. Alright, I'm covering my keyboard with this one. I'm gonna wipe that off, and now y'all can see. Hopefully. Alright, so now that I've got that done, use this stuff called this nail primer. I tend to like forget the instructions, so like you're not supposed to use it as a nail prep. I don't know, I guess in my mind, this is the nail prep, the dehydrator. This is the one that I use. Anyway, I make sure that it's good and dry before I start putting on anything. Well, you know what I didn't do? File the sides in some more. It's another thing that helps the nails stay on better. What's up? And okay, sugar. Right. And that's one little thing I wanted to do. It's like you kind of run a little bit up under my middle finger, and so I'm just want to like tone that down. And it's on low, so it doesn't hurt. Going over a little bit too far. Good in there. Alright. Alright, so that's done. I kind of don't want to cut them or nothing, so just that. Rest. I think I'm ready to get started. I'm gonna make sure this is good and flat, good and smooth surface all the way across, you know. Right, you know. Alright, so there's that. Now I'm gonna put the nail primer on there. Now I'm telling y'all, nail prep, this is serious. Like, nail prep is some serious stuff right there. No matter how cute they look, if you do not prep them good, they're not gonna stay on. So you gotta make sure your nails is fine. They like dehydrated, ain't nothing else gonna come through. And this like nail primer stuff, you just put it at the base of the nail. And that's pretty much it. You don't use a whole lot. You don't use a whole bunch of different coats. Things. So you gotta make sure your cuticles is pushed back. You know, you've done your filing, you filed your edges and your sides, and then you'll kind of end up kind of around here. Alright. So now that I've got that out the way, at least for this hand, I'm gonna go in and get started with doing my fill-in. So I'm gonna have some nail polish remover available to me. Just gonna go in a little dipping cup, and then, alright. So the way I figure it is, like the real long ones, I can either use like tips or I can use the forms, which are like these. Let me show you. Like these. Okay. Lately I've just been doing the tips because it's just easier to like put on, because you don't really have to worry about shaping the nail so much afterwards. And I'm just gonna like play with the idea of like whichever fits best. If the forms fit better, I'll use them. If the tips fit better, I'll use them. I don't have a real method, and since I'm doing my own nails, you know, I'm the only one that can complain. So, okay. So if I was to do this, it still would have came up kind of short because my whole tip wouldn't be in there. So let me just see what a nail form would look like. So that's a 4, so I'm assuming that I'm gonna need 4. Okay. So if I do the full form with the 4 on it, that means I could even go, damn, y'all can't see. That means I could even go a little bit further with the tip. You see, it's hard for me to hold up, but you see how I could go make the nail a little bit longer. And since I am going out of town on a vacation, I think I'm gonna go for a little bit longer. So let's get started. All right, I know I'm really bad about this. I haven't really cleaned off my brush for this. Let me get one. We got a heavy paper towel. So I'm gonna just clean it off a little bit. It's still not gonna be A1 perfect, but it is what it is. I'm not even tripping no more. It's probably so dirty that I'll probably be better off getting a new one, but it's just stuck together so much that whatever. But okay, so this is what I do. I put a little bit in the nail form before I get started, and then I'll pick out the color or whatever I want to use. And I got a few different ones. I'm really not in particular to one type or the other, because I may even turn around and paint over these. But anyway, I put the nail polish remover in there. That way it won't be so hard to come off of the form when it's time for me to take it off. So I put some polygel in there. That might be too much, but that's a good little dropper right there. Really, I should go the other way around with it and go from the front to the back and not the back to the front. Alright, so that was like my kid's school. So anyway, I'm going to fill the nail form. We'll do whatever you call these. I'm sorry if I'm calling this wrong, but y'all know what these do. And you kind of want to put like a thin coat on top of it. Once you get it situated where you want to, hold on. What the other I used to was? Okay, maybe I just do it this way one time. No! Yeah. No, yeah, okay. See all the hesitation, because I should have put a base coat on before I did this. So you want to kind of press that in. It's going to come up a little bit on the sides. Go back with your brush and kind of smooth the sides down a little bit. You feel me? Like press it in a little bit more to the tip, because you want to fit in. That's what I'm doing. I'm bringing mush that on the side down away from the form, and then lining it back up. Alright, so it's on there pretty good, I guess. So anyway, I gotta use the UV lamp that came the kit that I got. I bought it off of Amazon. It's been a while ago. But I bought every piece of whatever they had to go with that kit. That's what I bought off of Facebook. But yeah, I bought every piece they had. It was like $100 for the whole kit. But considering I've had it for such a long time, I say it's been worth it. Like, you know, I've been definitely getting my $100 worth out of it. And for me, as long as I've been trying to do my own nails, it's been the easiest method for how I managed to do it. So yeah. Y'all seeing me like really on raw, like I don't have no makeup on, I don't have my hair done, none of that. Whatever. Alright, I'm just chilling at the house, just trying to get this together. I ain't got my pretty girl going through it. Yeah, this is the pregame. Alright, so stick my finger in there, let it dry for a little bit. I start over a few times just to make sure it's fully good and on there. Ain't going nowhere. Let's see. I also got an idea that I may end up keeping the colors I have on here and then adding these tips in some type of way. them for forever and I just never used them. And I noticed that the color of the actual poly gel really would complement these colors well. So I just want to do something fun with that. See how it's going to turn out. Pop out and see there, y'all see. Now I'll probably have to put like a little bit of gel in the tip underneath to make it more thick, to make sure it lasts, because I don't want it to be like too weak that it'll break off. But yeah, that's how I do it. That's one. I don't want to make this video super long, so after I get the rest of them done, I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, so now that I'm back, I'm just going to show y'all like the pregame before I get started on my filing, what I got to work with. After I use my form to do each nail, so I made the nails a little bit longer, as you can see, from the underside, and then I've got to add like a little bit more to like the tips where it was like really long to like extend it nice and firm. But that's just a pregame before I file it out, and then I'm going to show you what it looked like when I file it out. Alright, so I'm back. This is my finished product, or semi-finished product, because they're still wet, and I just put the top coat on there to make sure that, you know, everything looks really clean and smooth and shiny. But this is where I got to. Hope y'all can see. It's a few different colors all at once. It's kind of like a tie-dye of like pink and purple and orange. I may do more to it, but I really do like this look. It's very, you know, very clean, very polished looking. Very nice, exotic looking, nice color. I'm loving the length. I might have to cut some of them down to shape it to make it more even. Might be a little, you know, more shaping I might add on to it, but I am really at a good stopping point with this. I feel like as far as doing anything extra, because I do kind of want to go out about the rest of my day, but I did want y'all to see this, and I think that they turned out pretty good for my filling, and I believe my method is going to work out really well as far as getting them the way that I want to. But overall, that's the product, that's the end product, and they look good. So I'm hoping that you like this video. I hope that you'll attempt to do them later. You know, apologize for making it so short, but I figured if the shorter the better, because this could go on for quite some time. But yeah, just wanted to show y'all what I did. Like, subscribe, and holla at you in the next one. Peace.